Hello everybody, my name's Zeridith, and I just wanted to make a video real quick to explain exactly how Doctor Strange's portals work. There's a lot of videos out there showing a couple little neat tricks you could do with them, but I haven't really seen any videos like explaining exactly how it works and how they function in the game and the things you can do with them outside of the funny TikTok clips, the Iron Man portal, all that stuff. So first things first.
I'm opening a portal.
I have people, even in GM and Eternity, don't know this. You can move the first one, right? You see right there on left click, it says reposition. You can grab this one and move it wherever you want. So grab this one, put it there, grab that one, put it
Enemy
there.
in front of pentagram.
Right. Now we got two portals, I can put it wherever I want. Right, so the first one can be moved. All you have to do is just not move your mouse, right?
I'm opening a portal.
If you move, then you can't move the first one, right? But if you go back to the first one, you can always grab it and remove it. That's number one. Number two is how the portals work with the environment, as in like when you walk through it, how do you choose where to face it, right? So the first portal is facing toward you. Imagine you're entering a house. This is the front door, right? So you want the front door facing toward you. So if I put this portal, I'm going to put it facing Luna Snow, right? Now I'm going to put the other portal facing this bot.
A shortcut through space. Enemy in front of
So
us.
now Luna Snow can see the bot. The second portal
I'm opening a portal.
is the back of the house, right? So this is facing away from you, right? So wherever you want to go, you're going to pop out the opposite end. This is important because the portals take into consideration not only where it's facing and where it was put, but where you jumped in from, right? So if I put this portal, let's say I'm putting it right here, so it's facing the staircase, and I'm putting this other portal so it's also facing the staircase. So logically you would think if you jump through this portal, you're going to end up on a staircase.
Pentagram of Parala.
Right? And you do. Right? End up on the staircase. But if I go through the back of the portal,
Enemy in front of us.
I come out the back. Right? So not only is the position of where you put the portal important, also where you jump through is important. The first trick you can do, knowing all this, is counter-portaling. A lot of you might not know about it. I'm going to put a clip of me doing it right now so you guys can see an example.
Probably shouldn't comment. Khonshu is always listening.
Perhaps a divine
The
exorcism.
battle starts in
is
5,
ordered once all
4,
cure is done.
3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Yep.
Yep.
Only 60 seconds left.
I don't know what to think.
Here is where to find them.
A
Left side.
shortcut through space. Quite a miss.
Got one.
Yep. They can't go through.
Okay, so now you guys saw that I put a portal and I was able to block the other Strange's portal with that portal.
Enemy in front of us.
And the
I'm
way I do it
opening a
is pretty
portal.
simple. The way you practice this is you open a portal in Doctor Strange and you don't move this one at all. You just turn around and you try to situate. You try to just memorize this position essentially. Memorize where he is, where he's looking, where you're looking if you're just facing straight forward. This is how you do counter portals. This is the best way to do it, but it doesn't work if the other Strange just does this. Now the counter portal doesn't work. So that method of counter portaling is good. It's just not good if the other Strange knows it exists and they move their portal to the left, to the right, forward, back, whatever. A more consistent way to do it, that I don't unfortunately have a clip of because I don't consistently stream enough, but what you can just do is, let's
Enemy
say
in
you
front of
just
us.
want You know that it's like Tokyo 2099, it's Clintar, it's whatever. You know that it's a Wakanda map. You know that they're gonna portal to high ground. So what you do is you ask your Punisher, you ask your Hela, you ask your Bucky, you know, one of your DPS, your ranged DPS, or somebody with a stun, your Spider-Man, no, Bucky again, Hulk, anybody with a stun, and you tell them, hey, I'm gonna put this portal down, I'm gonna put it on top of Strange, and I want you to kill them, stun them, whatever. So you take this portal, let's pretend that's Strange, you just put it like this,
Pentagram of Kerala.
and now your DPS has a perfect shot at Strange, who is standing still. It's a free kill, they get ult charge. It's a much easier and more consistent way to stop the portal, and it doesn't really rely on them not knowing it exists. You know, there's really
Our
nothing you
enemies are
can do
near.
as a Strange if you're in your portal and you start getting attacked, especially from height, like above, where like your teammates can't really help you either. So that's how I would start counter portaling if you know it, they're gonna do it. The other counter to this is Strangers just won't portal at the very start of the match. They'll try to push in, you know, maybe get a team fight or two in, and then they'll try to portal. That's another way to do it. So if you think that the other Strange is going to try to counter portal you, just don't portal. Just walk into point. Then he has to stop. Then he has to not portal. That's the first trick. The second trick that not a lot of people use, and I'm going to put an example of it. I didn't do it, but a Strange in my game did it, and it's something that's really underutilized and a lot of people don't use at all, and I don't think it's around really, but a lot of the top Strangers use it. They like the Strange one
Our
tricks, and I'll put an
enemies are
example right
near.
now. Alright boys, here's the example I wanted to show you guys about the portal wall. As you can see, I'm playing Hulk. I had a one trick Strange on my team, so obviously I let him have it. And we'll switch to his POV right now. So as you guys can see, he's making a portal right now, and he faces the first one toward us, like I told you, it's facing them, and then the next one he's facing again toward us, but he flipped it because the perspective is flipped, right? And he's putting them right next to each other.
Pentagram of Kerala.
And as you can see, it makes this wall, this portal wall. This wall, it looks like people can get through here. I'll skip ahead a little bit in the video so you guys can see. They can't get through there. This is a wall. The hitboxes on these portals are very, very big. And I'll skip ahead a little bit to show you guys, because they try to get through and they just can't. Right, you see right here? They're trying to get through and they can't. They're just stuck here. Right, so we're just on point, getting point for free right now because they can't get in. They now have to, now after realizing that they can't get through here, they have to go around now. Which I don't think they tried to do, they just waited it all out. Yeah, they just wait out the whole thing. So this portal wall is applicable on a lot of maps. It is really, really good, and this is a perfect example of how you can use the portal to just basically win the game. We won this game, by the way. And they couldn't do anything about it. There was nothing they could do. They could, you know, obviously go right, but we're at, you know, 87%. A lot of people get really confused when this happens too, because they don't understand what's happening. So like the confusion wastes a lot of time too, because they walk up and they're like, oh, well, I can just walk in through here, right? Well, oh no, wait, I can't. Oh, what do I do now? So this portal wall, very good. Shout out to my boy Victorian. He executed it super well. It's very good, super underutilized, and I wanted to get it out there so people can start using it, because it's just so good. The counter to this obviously is either walking around or having your own Strange, and then just portaling to high ground or portaling around it or whatever have you. If you don't have a Strange, which I didn't, very few counters to this. And on certain maps, if you don't have a Strange, you can't even walk around, right? You're just stuck. There's nothing you can do. So use it. It's good. Pretty good. The only tip I have for you guys is make sure that when you put the portals, don't put them too far apart. So as you can see, they're not like perfectly next to each other. They don't make like a straight line. They're kind of like so they're kind of like offset, you know, like this. Don't have them too offset because then people can walk through the middle. I do it sometimes. Make sure that they're, you know, close enough to each other so that they can't walk through the middle. Right? If you put them too like staggered like this, they can just walk through. Completely defeats the purpose of the whole portal, and you know you're not gonna have a good time. You just wasted a 180-second cooldown for nothing. So I'll show him making it again one more time so you guys can see it, so that you guys can properly digest the information. Let's go back. Let's go to Victorian. Alright, so the first portal, it's the front door of the house. So you want it facing you. That's why he's putting it toward us. Perfect. Now the second portal is the back of the house. So now we're going to flip it, just like that. And then he's kind of waiting for them to get close. Super smart, by the way. He's waiting for them to get close so that he gets maximum value. Big brain. Strange one trick. And then he presses it. And then we get point for free. Just like that. And now I'll cut back to me being in the practice range. The portal wall, as you saw, is extremely good. It stalls for 20 seconds. It's super good. If you can do it, there's a lot of maps that are applicable to it. Hydro Base is one of them. Once you see it, you can kind of start seeing spots that you can do it on. And it doesn't have to be a doorway like that. On the Wakanda map, where you escort the Panther idol, on the first route, when you go left through the middle building, you can block that off, right? So it doesn't have to be a doorway. It could be a hallway. It could be a lot of things, right? You just have to apply your mind to it, and you can do it. The last thing, obviously, is the spawn trap, basically. A lot of you might have seen it, a lot of you might have not. It's essentially very similar to the wall, but you just keep them trapped in base. And I'm going to use this as an example. So let's say we team wipe them right now. We're pushing a payload, we're capturing a point, whatever. It's usually a payload. You just take this, you put this here.
Enemy in front of us.
So it's facing them. And then you take this next one, and you put this here. So it's again facing them. And then they're stuck, right? This is a little bit big, but on a lot of maps, you can do this, and they literally just jump in and out, right? Like they can't do anything. They're just stuck, and it's really good. Tokyo 2099 again is another map you could do it. You could do it on the Asgard map. You can do it on the Asgard map. I think there's one more map you can do it on, but there's a lot of maps you can do this on. You can do it on the Wakanda map too, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of maps you can do this on. Not a lot of people do it, and it baffles me because it literally gets you the point for free, right? One team wipe, you put them in space for 20 seconds, and you have the point. So I would start using these portal tricks.
Our enemies are near.
Don't just use your portal to just, move forward. Obviously, having your portal be at spawn and then bring your whole team to points so you guys can contest, that's a very good use of portal. But there's more uses to it than just that. I see a lot of stranges when, they don't have an opportunity to portal from their spawn to the point, or there's no point to, portal to high ground. They just never use their portal. And that's just not good. There's a lot of uses for the portals, and people are finding new uses every single day. Just apply your mind to the problem. There's a whole bunch of things that you could do. Like, the portal wall is like a crazy, like, only a nerd would do that. And obviously, we're all nerds. We're playing a Marvel Rivals game. So, just, don't be scared to go into Practice Tool. Maybe tinker around with it, see what you can do, see what crazy stuff you can do. the portal is very, very
Our
good,
enemies are near.
and it works very well. So, that's the video. Just wanted to explain to you guys how the portals work, little things you could do with them, and hopefully you guys found it useful. Thank you so much. Have fun, Rivals.